Hey everyone, it is Father Mark with the wisdom of Fulton Sheen today. Once again, taking the wisdom from this wonderful book that we got from Dynamic Catholic. Bishop Sheen gives us maybe the shortest piece of wisdom, but I've been thinking about it since last night when I read it, and it is so full of joy, so full of grace. It's hard to limit the number of sentences that I will use to explain this, but I will keep it around 3 minutes. Bishop Sheen writes to us, he was lonely until he found God. That's it. So I was thinking about that. What does that mean? Well, I went back to two of the great saints of our Catholic faith. St. Augustine, first of all, in that wonderful phrase he wrote, my soul is restless until it rested in you, O God, right? I mean, once again, that idea that we have a purpose in life. And then, of course, St. Ignatius of Loyola, the founder of the Jesuits, the Society of Jesus, where he, described his spiritual journey as trying to fill his life with stuff until he began to fill it with Christ, where he found true contentment, true peace in his heart. Because loneliness at the end of the road is an emptiness within us that we were trying to fill by other things, and a lack of contentment, a lack of peace within us that we try to fill with so many things. Right? It's what our world is full of. We might use the example of a person who retires. Maybe he or she was a CEO of a company, and when she retires or when he retires, she says, "I'm empty. I don't know what to do with myself," because their whole life, his or her whole life, was tied up in, I am the CEO of the company, right? I am this person who is working my way up the ladder. And true contentment would be, it's not what I do, it's who I am. And whether I am working or retired or staying at home or whatever it is, whatever pathway God has called me to do, I find peace and contentment there because I have found God, and God fills that loneliness. God fills that hole within my heart. I'll just share a brief part of my vocation story. When I finally said yes to Jesus, right? He's calling me to the priesthood. I went on a retreat, and to the person who was being my spiritual director on the retreat, I told Father Bernie, I just feel like something is missing. Right? There was a hole within me. I was trying to fill it with so many different things, right? As many people do, addictions, parties, alcohol, sex, whatever it is, right? But ultimately, when I said yes to God, that hole was filled. And I still enjoy life, believe me. I still have friends that I hang out with, believe me. But I am at peace and I have found contentment. Now, certainly, I'm a sinner, right? Because that's one of the things that we continually work on, trusting in God. Anyways, I went over the 3 minutes. As I said, it is so much stuff just in that little phrase. He was lonely until he found God. Ponder that today and ask, what am I trying to fill that loneliness with? And who is God calling me to be? Not what is he calling me to do, but who is he calling me to be? God bless you all. And sorry it was a little longer today, but there was so much good stuff. Venerable Fulton Sheen, thank you for your blessing. Anyways, have a wonderful day and enjoy the solemnity of Christ the King tomorrow. God bless you all.